Hello and welcome back to the Canary Chat channel. Today we have another transfer update video, and there is some big breaking news that is coming out literally just a minute or so ago, just before I came through the door, and that is regarding an outgoing. We've also got some updates in some incomings as well. So yeah, let's get straight into it. In regards to those outgoing rumours, the saga that has been Josh Sargent could be coming to an end. So Sky reporter has come out and said that supposedly Josh Sargent has agreed a £21 million deal. There's no clarification on if that is going to be a flat 21 million, which I highly doubt, or it's going to be a lower fee with add-ons, but it is apparently very close to being done. There was obviously loads of reports that no kind of real club-to-club talks had really happened between Wolfsburg and Burnley, and that was going to be the update before we came on today. But yeah, as we were driving home, Pinken also have kind of reported it as well, that a £21 million package has been accepted basically, and Sargent is keen on the move. Personally, I think that's a great move for him. Obviously, I think Premier League may or may not have been on the cards. Burnley were never seeming to wanting to go up to that price mark that we had in mind. They were, by the sounds of it, were hoping for 13 odd million or so. So the fact we're getting 21 million as a result, he's obviously going back to the Bundesliga. He has played there before for Werder Bremen. And I think he's coming back a different beast. I'm really excited actually for him to track his progress, see how he does in Germany. I think he could do potentially really well. We've got an American, obviously, World Cup coming around the corner. So it's in his best intentions and best kind of interest for him to absolutely go and smash it. And he's really obviously going to be trying to solidify that number one striker for the USA national men's team. So yeah, that is quite big news coming out. Leave your comments down below. £21 million package. I actually think that's pretty good. Injury record taken into account. Player wanting to leave. Yeah, seems good for me. Seems good for the club. Seems good for Josh. So yeah, leave a comment down below on your thoughts on that. But yeah, that's the only outgoing rumour at the moment. It's obviously a huge one. It looks basically all but confirmed. So we'll wait to see the coming days, see the fine details, see the breakdown of that package, because yeah, it could be kind of 16 million, 5 million add-ons, and hopefully they're achievable add-ons. Be interested to see if there's a sell-on clause as well. No, Ben Napper, there will be one. But yeah, that is the only outgoing rumour. Just quickly, about 80% of the people watching this video are not subscribed. We've set a really audacious kind of target for us to hit 2,000 subscribers by the start of the season. If you want to support the channel, want to be part of the journey, make sure to click the subscribe button down below. Now into the incomings. So Josh Windass has now been successful in his kind of appeal in the courts to be released as a free agent from Sheffield Wednesday, due to their ongoing issues with their ownership and kind of wages being owed. Now, he's a very versatile player, can play behind the striker, can play as the striker, can play on the left as well. So he really fits that versatile player that we've kind of been linked with in the past. We've obviously also come out and said that if Josh Sargent leaves, then we would go out and get another striker. Now, whether that's going to be an out-and-out striker or whether it's going to be a versatile player like Windass is yet to be seen. But the fact Windass has now come out as a free could really kind of play into our strengths of going to go and get him. Only issue is, because he's a free agent, a lot more clubs are now interested. So Wrexham are interested, Leicester are supposedly interested. So there's going to be competition to get his signature, as it seems that we're kind of potentially looking at other options, or probably maybe won't move until Sargent has been agreed. It might not be one that we go for instantly, and we may end up missing out on him because of that. But it's certainly one to keep track of, and it's a really interesting one because we have been in that free agent market. We got Darling as a free agent as well, so we're not afraid to go into that market. So yeah, it could be a really good option. I think I've been umming and ahhing on this one since the first rumour, but actually the more I look at it, the more I think actually, yeah, this could be a really good signing for us. So hopefully that's another one that we can get across the line and get the deal signed as soon as possible. The next kind of ongoing transfer rumour is Pele Matson. So we've obviously been talking about Mirko Topic, and he's kind of come out of nowhere, and that we could be interested in him. It's now kind of looking like Pele Matson. We've put a lot of groundwork in to get us in contention and really be leading that race, and that is something we supposedly do not want to just give up easily. I believe Nuremberg, the Bundesliga 2 team, are interested and are in for him, and you've still got Portsmouth that are supposedly interested in him. But the club seem to have put a lot of work to get him as one of our number one targets, and it does seem that we would potentially be wasting a lot of time and resources that we've put in to get him in the position that we're at. If we were just to kind of cast that away, I don't think the club will be doing that. The Pinkin are kind of alluding that he will still be one of our number one targets because of everything that we've put in to get us there. So it does look like Topic could be taking a back seat and Pele Matson could be stepping up. Matson, obviously, as we've discussed with the work permits, does use an up an ESC, whereas Topic didn't. And Diallo would also use up an ESC. And in regards to Diallo, it's gone very quiet. It's been about a week now since we've supposedly hijacked this deal. So obviously that deal's not gone through, but also what that means is that maybe there's just a lot of back and forth and he could still end up going to Watford. So it's a little bit frustrating. We are obviously wanting to get that Sainz replacement. The sooner that happens, the better. And there is a little bit of unsettlement that it's got a little bit quiet with those left winger links. We were obviously also going for a Premier League loan as well, which hasn't happened as of yet. So yeah, one to really kind of hopefully kick on soon, but because there's been no rumours, we can't kind of guarantee anything. But sometimes they just come out of nowhere. So I don't think there's any reason to panic. I think there's still a good time to get them in. Obviously, sooner the better. Soon they're integrated into the squad. Getting a pre-season will really help them and the squad in general. But yeah, Matson still firm favourite. Diallo, no updates. We haven't kind of heard anything either way of we're still in for him or it's not gone well. So yeah, a little bit annoying there. But most importantly, Matson is still probably the number one target for us in that central midfield role. Now, lastly, one rumour that I have seen, I'm not sure how reliable it is, but I did see it on the timeline, is that we've supposedly had a verbal offer of 5 million for Tayyip Talhal from Besiktas, centre back, another right foot centre back. I can't find anything else on kind of X or anything like that confirming that anything like this has happened, and it would catch me off by surprise, to be honest, if we did go in for another centre back, especially another right footed centre back, because we've got a surplus of those. So yeah, it came a little bit out of the blue. Maybe it means the club are still looking at centre backs and they're still not happy with kind of the ones we've currently got. And that may be damning for Duffy, Cordoba, McConville, Hills. But to be honest, I really can't see us going for another centre back. And if we did, it would probably be a left footed one, in my opinion. So, but again, we've seen it. We're going to kind of come to you guys and keep you in the loop of what we're seeing. So if it does happen, you'll have heard it here first. But yeah, it's not one that I can really see getting over the line, just purely due to the position of the player. I can't see us going for another centre back at all. What I have found interesting is the Atanazios have done interviews recently. They've done the Q&A, and they did an interview with the Pink, and the financial backing they're willing to give us seems quite large. So they said that we could have done the financial spending that we've done already, not sold Sarge, not sold Sarge, and spent more, and we'd still be well within kind of financial fair play, PSR, whatever you want to call it, we'd be still well within it. And they said they're still happy to keep spending at the moment. And then once they get a little bit closer to those regulations, that's going to be when we'll maybe start cutting it back a little bit more. But it's been really interesting to hear their interviews, how much they're willing to back kind of Napa and Manning, and it's just a really exciting time, I think, to be a Norwich City fan. That is all the updates though that we have today. Leave a comment down below on what you think of the Sargent news. Obviously it is big, it is kind of breaking news. It's a big loss for us. Obviously means another striker's coming in, so there's going to be more striker rumours to come as well. So if you want to keep across those, make sure to subscribe, leave a like as well. It really supports the channel, really helps us grow. And yeah, if you want to become a member, you want to support the channel, click the link in the description and that'll go through everything that you need to go through. But apart from that, we will see you in the next video. Hello, Jasper's come into the video.